This is Laura Hammonds. I'm going to read my poem 1986. This is something that actually happened, and it is the longest poem I've ever written about the meanest thing I've ever done. 1986. There were no yellow buses for summer school on the way west side. Teenagers, soon to be dropouts, or narrowly escaping special ed, with bags of bricks and blocks of books, unread and unwanted, lined up for the crowded and fuming city bus in the hot, humid air. It was normal. The tape got wound up or stretched and broke. The batteries ran out or fell out. The headphones came unplugged. Anxious to sit and sift through my stuff, slowing and nearly shoving mob meant tooth sucking, tongue clicking, lip smacking, eye rolling. Dang, what's up? Come on. And y'all making me late. My place on the bus, the middle. Rosa Parks looked down, saying, figures, if I sat in the front. That day, the front or stand, the headphones were around my neck. I gave a light yank. The plug end appeared. My sunburnt hand, covered in gold rings, searched deep in my wicker beach bag, scratchy as it was cute, perched on my skinny thighs. The back was black. No one lighter than me made the mistake of sitting there twice. They told me I was whiter than a dozen other white things. Everyone's underwear, someone's daddy smelly t-shirt, light bulbs, moths, the moon, clouds, paper, road paint, chalk, snow, rice, and tennis shoes. My search came to an end as I lifted out the 10-pound English book. A girl with perfect hair, the biggest, blackest girl on the bus, shouted out, "Who's Peter Gabriel?" My new tape player and Peter Gabriel cassette were tossed around the back, together, then separately, never hitting the floor. A constant flow of commentary, riotous and clever, intended to amuse or infuriate the captive audience. I sat perfectly still, perfectly silent, totally ticked, facing the front. At the station, black blobs of bubble gum boiled on the concrete. Grit, potato chip bags, and candy bar wrappers swirled in tiny tornadoes around the terminals. Cops were everywhere, always, at the bus station. Running to an officer was the conventional etiquette for such situations. Instead, I cleared my throat, ready to begin my first and only bus station performance. I threw back my head and began yelling my monologue. Well, you know, I feel sorry. Rolling my eyes in my possession's direction, my new nemesis in rapt attention and disbelief. Her girlfriend and boyfriend staring at the brick wall like a television, clearly listening. I kept her in the corner of my eye and continued. I feel sorry for whoever took my Walkman. Whoever took it needs it more than I do. Probably they can't afford it. I can get another one because I have a job. They probably don't have a job or don't like to work or whatever. Pause. I was running out of material. Pause. I hope they enjoy it. No big deal to me. Kind of sad, really. This was not a tape player. It was a test, and I was determined to win. The curtains closed, my jitters just beginning, shaking hands in my pocket, a blase expression on my face. The girl came toward me, her black eyes staring into mine, grounded forever if I fought, fearing a punch or hair pull. She looked at me with a kind of hate, reserved for toe-stubbing objects and unfaithful boyfriends. The closer she approached, the more she began to cower, until her chin hung down toward her breasts. She extended her arm. "I wasn't going to keep it," she said.